They used to treat me like a nuke, they kept on passing me up. Now I'm the #1 recruit, these niggas mad that we up. Hope you ain't call that bitch a boo, cause if she bad then we touch. And all these funny style rappers keep on cracking me up. Had to make it work like Reese so we can have what we want. I've been promoting all this music like a salary bump. We was riding in them Buicks, chicken patties for lunch. Now it's exclusive for the dishes, pay $1,000 a month.
You can pick that nigga out
Hey,
from
man.
the lineup.
It's DJ Damon Mitch. This is season 3, episode 24 of the Kill Podcast. You listening to some new Thom. This is Salary Bump. You dig? Let's get back into it.
My opposition still on level 1. I won't stop until I'm dead and gone. They tried to box me out, my skills on Della done. I'm too elite like Spanish Netflix shows. And I'm uno for our set list goals. Aim for moons, that's how I set my goals. These niggas poons and dried out of they souls. Need big bodies, we arrive in the rows. In my lane on big jockey, feel like Prime Derrick Rose. Why they keep on wrist watching like my time isn't froze? I can't keep on pit stopping forward motion on road. Bro got hacks like GTA because he know all the codes. Boy, I switched off autopilot, now I'm back in that mode, yeah. I mean back in that mode, yeah. They used to treat me like a nuke, they kept on passing me up.
Yeah, shout out Thom.
It's so great to hear bars from this area.
Yeah, man. It's some real rap
no
around
shade to
here.
anybody doing their thing.
Not at all.
But it's so great to hear bars from here. That shit hit different from my accent and just cut through everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's out everywhere now. That's Salary Bump. Thom featuring Trey Romel. Y'all go get that. Really.
He had a
that.
GTA line in there that was fire. Something about the cheat codes. I'm like,
Yeah, and he had a
just
line. He's the first nigga I heard him do a line where I feel like he referred to a WNBA player. WNBA player. I box him out like Della Don. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I ain't never
WNBA ball. That's pretty
hard.
That is pretty
You
hard.
gotta go into your sports bag for real to get
that. Yeah, that's a big fact. That's a very big fact. I really enjoyed it. I did the cover for that joint. We used because the name of the song is Salary Bump. We used Wolf of Wall Street. Some Wolf of Wall Street images. Cause
What's the name of the album? I don't know if you said it.
No, it's not. It's just a single.
Gotcha,
Just a single.
okay,
It's called
okay.
Salary Bump. Just a
Gotcha.
single. Album is on the way. I got some. I don't like to promote myself too much on here, but there's some prime time Dammy Mitch on the way. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
hey, I'm about to be a rapper. Can you be my engineer?
Say less.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold on. What'd you say?
I was more for referring
What'd
to
you
the
ask me?
spit.
I was gonna say, can you be my engineer? Because I'm about to be a rapper.
I got you.
What about me?
Say left.
What about that clothes?
Say left.
Looking like a mannequin.
I got. Thank you. Welcome to season 3, episode 24 of the Kill Podcast. I'm your host, DJ David Mitch, aka what am I, aka?
Sasho Bob.
Sasho Bob,
a.k.a.
and
Aubrey's Angel.
Aubrey's Angel.
You was dead ass wrong for that shit.
A.k.a. the Mannequin Challenge.
You know what you was there? You know what you was there wrong for? Casper, Boogie.
Oh yeah, yesterday, yesterday,
Oh,
bro, I
my
motherfucking
goodness.
leaned over and I said, hey, what time you leaving, cuz?
So yesterday we attended our good man Cruz's baby shower. My man is a future father, technically a father already, but a future father to a newborn that's on the way. I'm gonna give you a round of applause right there for that.
Appreciate it.
That shit was cool.
Oh yeah, good baby shower, good baby
appreciate
shower. Now in typical nephew fashion, see now this is the thing, and I was talking to this.
I was there though.
I was
like,
talking to somebody about this. This is nephew gets places on time for
Yeah.
one reason and one reason only.
So he can skedaddle.
So when it's time to skedaddle, he can skedaddle. He hadn't even gotten to your gift yet. You walked over there and told him, "Hey, yo, big dog, my gift of one of the what's I'm about to roll out. Can you
And
get
at
that one
first,
next?"
in the back of my head, I'm like, why is he telling me his gift at? And I was like, he said Boogie. All right,
Definitely about to escape.
He said, why? I said, man, you know my name. I'm about to get Boogie.
Congratulations to you and
Definitely
yours, man.
appreciate
We had a great
That
time.
shit was
Y'all
cool,
looked
son.
great.
Thank you.
Yours almost, my eyes got a little watery at one
That was
point.
that was a real heartwarming speech right there.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried not to shed no thug tears on that joint. You know what I mean? I was a couple straight face, bit my
Why,
lips,
if it was
smile.
ever any time to shed a tear, you were
Hell
supposed to
nah.
get yours
I
off.
want
Real
to do it in
niggas
front
don't
of
cry.
100 people.
Whatever.
I might do it at my wedding though.
You got to.
Y'all getting married?
You have to. You
That
got
is
to do it at
all
your
right.
wedding.
I'm proud of
You-
hear
you
some
gotta do
shit
it at
like
your
that.
wedding.
Can I be there, please?
Absolutely, you gonna
That
be
is
there.
all right.
There's a lot of
Oh, y'all
pressure
gonna be
on
there.
me. There is
You
a
getting
lot
married
of-
before me.
Bruh, there is a lot of pressure
I ain't
on
even
me.
proposed yet.
And I don't, but I told him as long as she put my aunt in the front row seat. My aunt, she cry easy, and as soon as I see her crying, it's That's it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I don't even be ready to cry.
I don't know. I'm
So
guessing
you one of
that
the people
nigga-
that when you see tears, that's when you start crying.
Yeah, bro, I'm a big empath. As soon as I see
Fucking
somebody else
waterhead.
crying, I'm.
So you don't cry at all.
I don't cry for shit.
So you never cried.
I be crying.
No, he don't. I think-
I don't cry about nothing, cuz. I be like,
Man.
fuck that shit.
I think I seen him cry one time when the Colts lost.
Damn, it was for the Colts?
Maybe one time.
Man, fucking Peyton Manning threw that damn last minute pick in the Super Bowl against the Saints.
Oh, yeah, I would have cried.
Yeah, maybe. I think
The
it was
Tracy
something like
Porter. That was his name, right? Number 23 or something like that. Ran that joint back, pick 6.
Do it matter? Peyton Manning threw the shit in the last fucking minute, bro.
That's all he remembers, bro.
Bro,
That's
like-
the only important part.
That was a great game, too.
We was spanking their ass the first half.
I thought y'all was going to lose to the Bears when Devin Hester ran that shit back on opening kickoff. But hey, we're not going to make this a archive NFL Network sports podcast.
We can get into it.
We got sports, though.
We do got
We got
sports.
hella
though.
sports.
But I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I think the Redskins owe John Gruden a job.
We don't owe him shit. The Washington football team.
There we go.
We
My
don't owe him
bad.
shit.
It's y'all fault he got fired.
It's his fault he got fired. He's the one that said.
Oh,
like,
so we
the
just
racist-
jumping into-
We might as well.
Let's do it. We're here.
He's the one that said the racist things and the
What
But
happened?
the emails wouldn't have came out if the Washington football team wouldn't been under investigation.
What happened?
So John Gruden got fired in the middle of Monday Night Football.
He resigned.
Yeah, he resigned in the middle of Monday Night
John
Football.
Gruden is.
The
Las Vegas
the head
Raiders
coach.
head coach.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He resigned for racist, misogynistic, and homophobic slurs and comments in his emails to Washington football team, or formerly the Redskins of that time, their team president, Bruce Allen. Corresponded back and forth.
Got you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a good reason to resign.
And the reason why they were going through those emails is because the Washington football team is under investigation for
They still under investigation for the cheerleader scandal,
the
right?
cheerleading scandal, which is them making them how do you say it? Coercing them into making the cheerleaders take topless video. I mean pictures and stuff like that. And I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm not sure if this is like true or not. But I think they were trying to like pimp them out, kind of not pimping them,
Traffic.
but like
We're gonna go with
yeah.
traffic.
Yeah, trafficking is the right word. I don't want to be politically incorrect.
They were working with the women to exchange in services.
In services that they were not comfortable with, they were coerced into.
There we go.
Trafficking.
There we go.
Trafficking,
Sure.
yes.
Yeah, trafficking. Exactly.
So they're under investigation for that. We don't owe him a job because we hired his shitty ass brother. And
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't want another Gruden stepping near our organization.
He ain't gonna do that except fire all the black people.
ain't gonna do nothing.
But fire all the
except-
black people. How does that
Sounds
sound?
like something to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like something.
You said, but he did it too. Look at when he first got to
Las Vegas or Oakland at the time.
at the time the Oakland Raiders.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack gone. Nelson Aguilar was gone.
Nelson Aguilar is not really
Doesn't matter.
Now, didn't he say like he let the punter go or something?
Yeah, the punter.
Yeah,
what's the
Marquette
Marquette? Yeah, the
because he like danced and he was too charismatic for a punter.
yeah.
So, is this related at all to the Sean Taylor stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, it is. To me, it
because
is.
Why?
The retirement of his jersey, I feel like, was done to distract everybody from the chaos and bad publicity we're getting.
Oh,
for
you
the
mean
emails.
look, a diversion?
Exactly.
It's one of those.
That
You
shit was
don't
ass.
disrespect the greatest player, or arguably one of the greatest players in our franchise's history. You don't disrespect his legacy and his family like that.
One of the greatest players.
Behind Doug Williams. The quarterback, the black quarterback that won the championship.
Daryl Green.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I know I was close.
No, I'm saying Doug Williams is the quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Daryl
right.
Green is another DB that was like probably one or two best in the NFL history.
But I was right about Doug Williams, though, right?
absolutely.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's up there. I ain't gonna say he's the
Yeah,
greatest,
yeah,
but he's
yeah.
up there. You know what I mean? And you don't disrespect him like that by trying to distract and cause diversion for some shitty ass stuff y'all doing for the umpteenth time in the last 30 years.
As if the Washington football team needed any more bad vibes on their season.
But me personally, aside from the skins, I think a lot of these football teams need to retire these guys' numbers. Like he just flipped his hat backwards. Okay, damn. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And then you know what? I'm a
I
rap.
think-
I'm a rap it
but
still.
I think-
'Cause
nah,
I'm a
seriously though.
diehard fan.
Respect.
No, seriously, I think a lot of these football teams need to retire these guys' numbers. Like these presidents don't understand like the culture of these jersey numbers. Like
Yeah.
Philly, Brian Dawkins' jersey number need to be retired. You look
Has
at
anybody worn 20 since then?
no.
So it's
And then you
unofficially
go-
retired.
And then you got then you go to Baltimore, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, their jersey numbers is not being worn.
Yeah.
Like retire these numbers. It's like a culture
But then you
thing.
got teams like Dallas that Jerry Jones wants his players to continue to wear those numbers, like 21 with Zeke, 88 with CeeDee Lamb, and at the time.
But when you look at 88 though, like you gotta like live up. Even if you
Michael
gonna let
Irvin,
them,
Dez Bryant.
if you gonna wear them numbers, you gotta be talented though. Like
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You could do it like them too.
yeah, that's cool.
I don't think
that's
I've seen
cool.
anybody wear number 8 though.
Nah.
I think Troy Aikman is the only one that's going to wear the 8. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Speaking of retiring jerseys,
Uh-oh.
this is gonna be a reach of a segue, but that's okay.
Oh, gosh.
It's okay. It's okay. Should we retire Fat Trel's jersey?
What jersey? He always shirtless.
That's a very bad reach, though. Like one foul away, you out of there, man. Like, come on, man. That's reach. Blow the whistle. That's your 5th foul, bro. Don't get a 6.
Damn. He ain't sorry.
Fat Trel was released. The whole area is excited
We are.
because
We're
he's
very excited.
one of the premier musical acts in the area. I think
I would say so.
musical performers. Now, this is my question about
Is he
Fat
still
Trel.
signed with MMG?
No idea. We'll find out soon enough, though. This is my question with Fat Trel. No, it is not. Will he end up back in there? We're not putting any of those bad
No,
vibes
he's
on
not
him.
going back. He's going to be
We're
out
not.
there. Yeah.
We wish that man freedom.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm minding my own business.
Look at
bro.
you. I seen it on your face. It was
I'm
out of the corner of my eye.
I'm literally
It was out of the
minding my
corner
own
of my eye.
business.
It was out of the corner of my eye.
I'm honestly
My
welcome.
question
Glad
to you
do
is,
it home. I want to see his music.
my question to you is,
Huh?
do you think we've gotten the best from Fat Trel yet?
Yep.
I think the best is yet to come.
Oh, okay. Why do you say yes?
It's DC, bro. You cap it so much at DC with a DC artist.
So you don't think he can get better at making music?
I think he just need to go ahead on and become like a manager or some shit like that. Like he got so
Start
much,
like a label or
yeah,
something?
do his own thing, bro. Like
There could be success there. He could do both.
what's that shit called?
technically.
That shit is called entrepreneur. Become an entrepreneur, bro. Like
I mean, I
do
feel
your
like he
own
can
thing.
be both. I feel like the best is yet
It's
to
time.
come just because
He
he's
might as
been,
well just be Gucci Man in DC.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I feel like Gucci Man still has a lot of talent when it comes to rapping. I feel like he can be that.
I'm not
because-
saying Trill not talented. I'm just saying he just
like,
capped at his
I
talent.
don't think so. I think the best yet. He sat down for what? How long it's been?
I'm a mind my own business. 5 years.
5 years. He sat down for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of stuff that just is built up. A lot of your story. His music is his story. You know what I mean? He has the talent. He's always had the talent. So it's like, why can't he take that next step? I feel like he never took the step he had to take because, you know, he signed an MMG.
I just think he
all
got a
that.
bad deal. I think that was just a
I
bad
don't
deal.
want to say it was a bad
I'm not.
deal.
I'm talking about like in general. I'm not talking about his actual him
Just dealt
signing
a bad-
bill.
you
Yeah,
talking
he just got
about
dealt a
dealt a
bad
bad
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
it ain't too late. You know what I'm saying? He's still a young man. He like my age.
I
like
said,
29.
but now I say it is though because like it's a new wave of music though. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes and no though. You know what I mean? Because the new music that's out, is it really a new wave? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a new wave. Yes, than what he was doing. He was free, but it's also the
You talking about
same
like the
with-
flow?
yeah, like
it's not
everybody
sustainable
flow.
though.
Don't matter.
He might
It's-
try
matter.
it.
It's,
He might try to flow. What if the flow worked?
you can't.
What if the flow worked?
It's hard to copy that dude Money Ma. You feel what I'm saying? Like Money Ma got his own little flow, you feel what I'm saying? And then the dude Active Baller, he fire, you feel what I'm saying? No Savage fire. Like they got
Yeah,
their own
yeah,
little swag little going.
But
you
this
feel
could
what I'm
be
saying?
a great time for Big
Somebody
Brother
say-
Fat Trel to come through and say, "Hey, I see all y'all young. I'm just gonna put my sauce with it,
And it
right?
helps
I'm not
both
gonna.
of them.
And they could create records with Fat Trel doing his thing that we traditionally love, and they on there and it could be fire.
And it
And
can
now
help
with
both
that,
of
where
them.
he link up with a bunch of the young niggas from around here.
That's what I'm saying, but
It'd be hard.
that's like Gucci Man in it type. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying? That's like monopolizing.
And it helps both of them though, because you think about it, Fat Trel, whether we realize it or not, has a following outside of DC. So you bringing fans from outside of DC listening to these.
Yeah, I'm not
artists
saying
local.
I'm not saying he ass.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, I know
saying,
that. I
you
know
what I'm
that.
saying?
I know
What
that.
song do people know from Fat Trel?
I mean, yeah,
They're
the
not
whole.
Wake up,
yeah,
motherfucker! It's the first of the month.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that
in my
joint.
bag. The bitch.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
in my
that's the
bag,
one.
bitch,
That's the one
in
I'm
my
thinking
bag.
about. That's where everybody knows.
Then you got that.
Respect with the tap.
Yeah.
That don't count. That the diss was better than that. The Shaq Glizzy diss was better than that.
We ain't bringing up negativity, my man.
But I'm just saying. I'm just.
It's the way his brain works, man. It's all
Yeah.
connected.
It just
Yeah, I'm
always
just-
goes
it's all
violence
just-
and chaos.
It's all connected.
Honoring Fat Trel today.
Yeah, thank you. This is a celebration, you dig?
It's a celebration, bitches.
I'm just saying that. We was naming good songs, and I just feel like his good song was outweighed by the response to his good song. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what I was getting at.
Okay.
I got a segue from the it's a celebration, bitches, though. We can backtrack too because
Let's do it.
it's two things at once, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about the Washington football team emails and John Gruden getting outed because of misogynistic, racial, and homophobic quotes and stuff like that. But Dave Chappelle just dropped a comedy special. He spoke on the same thing that John Gruden just went through. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
He
a
just
fact.
spoke on the same.
It's the same thing?
Yeah, I think so. Because early in the week, well, first off, what was the name of the Dave Chappelle special before we go any further? What was it called?
Last something? I don't know. Last something?
Damn it.
Did you watch it, nephew?
It's not
Hell
called
yeah,
Sticks
I
and
watched
Stones.
it. That nigga said the baby killed a nigga.
It wasn't called Sticks and Stones. That was the one before
The
that.
Closer.
The Closer. That's what it was. The Closer. Yeah. The Closer just dropped, and in the Closer, he spoke on, like you said, the baby killed a nigga in Walmart, and he was celebrated. But as soon as he said some homophobic comments, he was canceled. And while that was kind of not brought in the right context because he did it in self-defense, we'll say that when he killed a man in Walmart, it was in self-defense. But got his point. John Gruden made racially insensitive comments. He called the president of NFLPA Michelin lips or something like that because his lips was big. He said it was big as tires or some shit, right? And he just said an apology.
I just want to see. I want to see them emails.
Exactly. 2 days later, he called Roger Goodell a anti-football knowing pussy, and then said
That's not
Hold on, though.
bad though.
Hold on, though. Then he said he called out Michael Sam, who was the first NFL openly gay player drafted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't the dude Nassib on his team
Yeah,
openly
Nassib
gay?
on the team too. He's the first active openly gay player.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically dropped the words you should not say, the F word. You know what I mean? He called them F words, and the Rams was pressured to draft in that, what's his name, Michael Sam and all that.
I agree with that though. I agree with
I
that.
wouldn't say they were pressured, but I will say that he wasn't great.
I feel like any team at that time, any team in that situation would have been pressured to draft him at that time.
I mean, because it's good publicity, but I think that he wasn't really good beyond his sexuality.
It's the fact that he's the first person that came out as openly gay. You know what I'm saying?
Are you all trying to say that those comments are
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's
no.
not what I'm saying.
I understand that's what
I
you're
want
not
to see
trying to
emails
say.
to dissect them and that.
I'm trying to get back to
the Dave
Chappelle because I feel like Dave Chappelle's battle was a different battle.
No, he's not. I feel like it's the same thing.
He's going through the same thing.
Both things were horrible. I think his thing was accountability.
Dave Chappelle wasn't horrible though.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both points were horrible. Like the race is a horrible thing when people being racist and shit like that. And I hear what he said was horrible.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. In Dave Chappelle's comparison,
both actions that people are doing is horrible, and I think that's what he was saying with this. Is like to compare it. John Gruden's racial comments was horrible, but all he had to do was apologize because it was about black people. As soon as the homophobic stuff came out, now he has to resign. It's like pitchfork, get him out of here, get him out of here.
I see what
you know
you're
what
saying.
I mean? So it's like
okay.
It kind of was exactly what he was talking about. As people was calling outrage over 2 days earlier, and yeah, he did say a lot of things that are transphobic in his special, but I think it was to a larger point where, to me, it's like everybody can get jokes and racist shit said. Not saying it's right, but racist shit is said. Things are said, but at the end of the day, I'm doing it to critique society in a way that get people to feel uncomfortable and laugh, so you can get to what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because you're gonna push buttons as a comedian.
I feel like Dave Chappelle. And again, like I was about to say something about that. Dave Chappelle is one of them comedians that where like he's gonna tell you the truth, like whether you like it or not. And that's what problem with people. People don't like to hear the truth, no matter how many times people say, "Oh, just tell me the truth, motherfucker." You're not gonna like the truth. That's why people lie.
Dave Chappelle candidly tells his truth.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, like it's boldly true. Like you could do shit to a black person and then it just be like you get a slap on the wrist in consequence wise. But like if you say something about a LGBTQ plus, you out of there. Yeah, exactly. You don't even get 3 strikes with that. They worse than Jews.
No, but I mean, I think if people
we're going down the slippery slope.
No.
Let's relax.
No, because they got Rachel Nichols out of here for something similar.
That's because ESPN is already at a bad face.
Did they get her out of here though? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, she's not on TV now, but look how many months it took for that to happen. You know
what happened to Jamila Hill? They got her out of there faster than that.
Jamila Hill?
Yeah.
About the Trump comments.
Yeah.
She was out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's a longer leash when things are said about people of like the black race, but for other specifically, you know what I'm saying, the LGBTQ plus community. If a comment said about that, I'm not saying that consequence shouldn't be had.
Right.
That should be had. I just want the same energy for every single wrong thing you're doing. You know what I mean? Like we have to hold each other accountable for the same things, like equally across all boards.
Yeah, we all want fairness.
Yeah.
I like what Dave Chappelle said. He said, man, comedians what he say? He said comedians tell jokes that hurt people's feelings. Well, like he said the jokes hurt people's feelings, but they don't say it to hurt people's feelings. They say it because it's funny. The funny stuff is what is mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm with that.
Yeah. The only takeaway I had from the stand-up, my only beef with anything Dave Chappelle said was, what was it was the joke he was cracking. No. I don't think it was a funny part.
Was it a turf comment?
Nah, because the impossible, that was crazy. No, that's not funny. I'm sorry. Is it funny?
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was.
Listen,
funny
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, because you good.
This might be an unpopular take. It might be a bad take, but if we want equality, right? Everybody fights for equality. Why can't everybody equally get these fucking jokes?
True. No, everybody should. And Dave Chappelle
You can't scream for equality.
You're right.
And then
That's
when
a
you get
fact.
the equality for a joke, now it's a problem with equality.
The only
I think that all ties into what he said about the funny stuff hurt people's feelings.
The only issue I had with Dave Chappelle's jokes was the false parallel of, oh, dag, y'all movement is going well. Black people been fighting a long time.
They've been
Quiet
fighting a
as
long time
kept.
too.
They've been fighting a very long time as well. Maybe not in this. I don't want
They
to.
just
I
don't
hate comparing
publicize it.
struggles.
Yeah.
I hate comparing
Yeah,
struggles.
yeah.
I'm not
It's not
comparing
their
struggles.
struggle Olympics.
All I mean to say is they also have been
Absolutely.
fighting a very long time.
Absolutely.
That is it. That was the only critique I had of that.
And I think that, not saying I'm not defending anything, I'm not saying anything's right or wrong. All I'm saying is I think another part of what people are mad about or upset about when it comes to that is like, you can, and it's gonna come out wrong, but I hope that everybody understands what I'm saying. Charge my brain, not my heart. But you can hide your sexuality so people don't know what it is. You cannot get discriminated against because you can hide your sexuality. You can't hide your race. You know what I'm saying? When people look at you, they can discriminate against you just by looking at you. You know what I mean? And I think that's another problem people have is like, well, damn, like, we can't get this same type of, it's initiative and equality and stuff like that for our race when, like, we can't hide what we are. You know what I'm saying? We can't put a mask over that and move through life and play the game. Like, it's either you are or you not. You know? And it's like, I think that's another part of what he's saying is like, this has been something that's going on since the 1800s, however long, and it's a shorter fight, and y'all got it already. And they've been going long, but it's like...
They got a bit more privilege than we have in some areas.
And I feel like that's because a racial part of it, whiteness is attached to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When white people are affected by something, you get more progress with it. You
Yep.
can't be white attached to being black.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Damn, we just got really political.
We did. We got mad political real quick, but that was good. That was good, Dave Chappelle. Let's jump into...
Oh, you're going more political, huh?
Nah, I don't know. Is this... Maybe it is more political. Kyrie
You
Irving.
talking about that? Oh, I thought
Yep,
you
that's
about
political.
I thought he about to talk about that dirty ass Howard University.
Golly.
Well, you want to do that first?
Damn.
Them motherfuckers dirty as hell.
Let's do that first.
I'm sorry.
Nah, for real, though. They got the people living in them type of... They living worse than motherfuckers
So
living
wait,
down the
if you don't
corridors.
know, there
We
was...
do that a lot here. We
yeah.
talk without people knowing the
I'll
context.
let y'all do it. It's fun. It was reported, or at least Howard had a protest. Howard students had a protest recently.
They still protesting, ain't they?
A sit-in or something. It probably
Yeah.
still going
peaceful.
on.
We gonna say a peaceful
Peaceful
protest. They
protest.
not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, peaceful protest. They're not doing nothing wrong.
Sad to say
Because
that.
they're fed up with the living conditions and their representatives on the board of trustees were removed. I don't know if it was recently. Sounds like relatively recently, maybe within the past year or so. And they want them back because they don't have any representation on the board to talk about these things with the people who can actually do something about it. University's response is that they gave people an opportunity to move temporarily or permanently, and they have, in some way, shape, or form, held the vendor that they use for maintenance services accountable.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Cap.
With a C, an A, and a P.
Okay.
But here's my thing about it. Who the fuck wants to move out? I just paid motherfucking tens of thousands of dollars to stay on room in the board.
No bullshit.
No. To other housing units on campus. You move to a different one.
What if my house? What if my motherfucking?
No.
What if?
Okay,
What
you
if?
said that. Okay, yeah, you're right.
What if
Yeah,
my
you're
dorm
right.
is literally right next to my motherfucking
That's
classes
too
at
bad.
7 o'clock in the
That's
morning? No,
too
I'd
bad.
rather
rather live in
It
good
sucks, bro.
conditions.
What if I'm in
Sometimes it happens.
What if I'm in the co-ed, then I gotta move to fucking Drew dorm that ain't got no
Let me ask you a
motherfucking
question.
AC?
What if you own a
that no
home
heat?
and it floods?
Are you gonna stay in your home?
You just gonna stay in the flooded home? No, you gonna move. It sucks, but you gonna move.
My insurance is gonna cover my hotel and shit like that.
Okay, and
that's what
the
he-
same
that's-
room and
that's-
board that
yeah.
you've paid is gonna cover wherever you go to the second spot.
What if you got
so
some
it's not
legs?
it's not a fun.
What if
It's
you got some
financial.
legs in your
Okay,
dorm
alright,
and you're
alright,
trying to move?
Your legs gotta walk to the next room. Your legs gotta walk. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they use their legs for. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, that room and board always been messed up because back in the day, Drew dorm is the I don't know if they changed it if it's a co-ed or not, but at first it was their all boys dorm behind their football field on South Irving or something like that. But they for the longest they ain't had no AC units in the summertime. They used to get cooked in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
get hot
Drew
around there
dorm.
in
Yeah,
the
it
summer.
get hot.
hot.
So you mean to tell me we had rodents for years? It's fucking Georgia Avenue. Everybody knows Georgia Avenue got them fucking big ass New York rats. Come on now.
Your grass is fucking huge, bro. Them guys like squirrels.
Them Georgia Avenue rats.
Them
They
Georgia
eating
look like
egg rolls or
Garfield.
something.
I'm telling you, Slim,
They
but
been eating steak and cheese egg rolls or something.
man.
Them things is thick.
And drinking a half and half.
And then you got the motherfucker. You got people motherfucking sending their little care packages in. They got their all
Diabetes.
They look.
Sorry.
You got people sending their care packages in and them little fake ass plastic toast that motherfucking rodents could chew through. So now you got motherfucking rodents on top of. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take care of them people. Like
So they in the trenches?
That's beyond the trenches. That's like the.
They
fucking-
paying a lot of money for them trenches.
in the
exactly.
ditches.
That's
Those
what
the
I'm
most
saying. That's the most-
expensive trenches around.
That's like
Yeah.
Exactly.
ditches, bro. That's like
Oh, yeah.
that's like beyond whatever's beyond the trench.
I think, man, they didn't live through this situation long enough, and I'm cool with them taking their little stand peacefully. Ain't
Hopefully
nobody
we get
getting
some
hurt.
results.
But why does peacefully have to be said? I hate that we have to.
I agree.
Because
When people hear
when you
protest,
hear
they think
protest-
of running around. They think of looting. They
Yeah,
think of
looting
only
and-
because only because the memory of protest that sticks best for us are the ones we see from the media where people are actually looting.
And to me, even when people are looting, I know this sounds bad, but it's justified. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, yeah.
Don't get me
Because-
wrong. I agree with the looting. You know, you gotta get your point across.
And I mean, and these places are insured, so
But when
they're
you-
gonna make all that money. They probably make more.
Not
money
that we're
back.
suggesting anyone go loot.
Not, but what I'm saying is,
Loot the stores. Don't be breaking other people's
Not that we're
stuff.
suggesting anyone go loot.
No, I'm saying because you
We
know
gonna double down
people
on
get
that.
Exactly. He over here give me the loot.
Nah, people get destructive and start breaking people's personal property. Like people work hard
No,
for
I
their
don't
property.
agree with that shit.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
don't
Like that's
agree
what I'm
with that
saying.
shit
If you gonna go loot something, do the stores. We don't own that.
that's
They
what I'm saying. They're
insured?
insured.
Yeah,
If
they
something's
insured. Like,
insured,
come on now. People gotta come out of their pocket for you breaking their car window. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Respect.
don't do mom and pop shit because they not insured. Like I'm saying, like corporations,
A Walmart,
is like,
yeah, corporate
like
Target, you feel what I'm
Walmart,
saying?
Target.
Howard, don't loot because I still be parking around here sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
They
want my
ain't,
car.
they ain't
getting
got to
hit.
loot for your car to get.
But
I don't want my
I said peaceful because you know when you hear protest, you think of damn police about to block off some street,
Okay,
something like
yeah.
that. Peacefully,
yeah,
it means
yeah.
they just doing their own little thing in their own little world.
Here we go.
Oh,
You know who else is peacefully protesting?
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
He got that little.
I'm still
That was
confused,
better.
yo.
That was a.
I think I'm confused.
I'm still confused. Like,
I'm
did he
not really
retire?
confused.
Did he
I
not
didn't
retire?
retire.
Okay,
Like,
no,
what the hell
let
is
me get a
going on?
context.
I'm not confused.
Context, please.
The NBA has left it up to each team whether they require their players to be vaccinated. That is correct, right? The Brooklyn Nets, who Kyrie Irving plays for, has mandated all of their players be vaccinated.
Time out though. So yeah, before you go into, you know what I mean, Brooklyn Nets mandated it. They mandated, I guess it's a soft mandate, but they had to because the state of New York, you can't do anything in Madison Square Garden or Barclays Center and all that without being vaccinated.
So the Nets
But I
were
think-
superseded
here's my
by the
thing.
state of
Yeah.
New York's laws.
Yeah.
Here's my thing about it. Everybody pressing Kyrie Irving, but Bradley Beal is unvaccinated.
Wait,
He just
so I
played
didn't
in
even
Madison Square
wait.
Garden
I
last
didn't
night.
even get to it. I didn't even get to it. So Kyrie Irving has decided not to be vaccinated, which is his right.
Yeah,
Absolutely fine.
yeah.
I don't have no beef.
Yeah, and I don't have
no
no
beef so
beef with
far.
that, yeah.
No beef, right?
I'm on his side.
No beef. Kyrie Irving hadn't made a statement, but there was a lot of news being released about his status with the Brooklyn Nets, regardless of him giving a statement or not.
Everybody dropped a statement but him.
At some point last week, the Brooklyn Nets dropped a statement that said, "We will not allow Kyrie Irving to play unvaccinated. We won't let him play part of the games, part of the season, none of that.
Which I
Either he
understand
plays
why
the
they
whole team or without." And
Because it
because
messes up chemistry,
chemistry,
messes up lineups,
so we're
messes
not,
all that.
so we're
yeah.
not mad at the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Kyrie Irving.
I'm not mad at him either though.
Kyrie Irving then proceeded to start an Instagram live, and that's where I get lost.
I mean,
That's a
because it's
fact.
like, but to me, yes, you got lost. But to
I
me,
got lost too.
there's nothing he can really say that won't get bashed. So it's like, to me, I feel like he shouldn't even did the Instagram live. That's what I feel like. Because anything you say at that point is going to be like misconstrued.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
And he didn't really say much. So it's like, What he did say though is, I can't even remember now. But
He's the voice of the voiceless.
did he actually say that?
Oh no, but he's definitely the
He
voice of the
didn't say-
voiceless now.
But my thing is,
Nigga like dirt.
but nah, seriously though,
Yeah.
how can you be mad at like how can the NBA say, all right, we're not gonna let Kyrie Irving play, but other people that's unvaccinated getting a chance to play in
New York
It's
said
not, it's not the
it's
NBA.
not the NBA.
saying that.
New York,
It's New York.
mandates that if
alright,
you
so
are
you
in a
see
public
doesn't
area,
mandate,
you
yeah.
must be vaccinated.
Oh, so you got to be a resident in New York and then got to follow New York laws.
Well,
That's what
the
it is?
majority of the games would be home in New York.
So when Bradley Beal goes to Brooklyn or Madison Square Garden, he probably
can't play.
can't play.
He just played the other night against the New York Knicks.
Were they at home? Or
Yes, they were at home. Julius Randle just hit the game winner. Brad played
in
that
the
night.
Garden?
Yes.
Okay, we've got some digging to do.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah,
This
hold on,
story
yeah.
sounds like
Because
it's
I
gonna
was
get an
trying to,
update.
I was trying to figure
look it
out
up.
this. At first, I was trying to figure out why the hell is Julius Randle playing in a preseason game in the fourth quarter.
Unless Brad just got vaccinated.
That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to understand.
Maybe he got
And then it
vaccinated.
came to me that Brad. From the last time I heard, he was unvaccinated.
Yeah.
And how do you get to play in the
Yeah,
garden?
no,
maybe
that's
he just
true.
got vaccinated.
Yeah. No, Cruz, look up the.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, the one that's in the thread. The
Oh,
one I
it's on
sent.
there?
Yeah, look at. I think there should be an article in the thread for it.
But it shows his.
Nah,
like,
it was no.
I was
Well, actually,
trying to
you
see
know
if the
what?
game was in the Garden.
Oh, go ahead. No,
It
no,
was. Julius hit the game winner.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we need to do some research there. That's fine. Again, back to Kyrie Irving. My only issue with Kyrie Irving.
It was in the Garden.
Yeah, my only issue with Kyrie Irving making a statement is that he came out. Well, okay, his statement pretty much said, "I don't support vaccinated or unvaccinated, so don't put me on a pedestal for either side." He's made a decision for himself, and that's pretty much what he stands on. He believes the NBA is trying to make an example out of him.
They are.
He believes the NBA is trying to make an example out of him because of the New York State laws.
No, I don't think the NBA is making an example of him. I think I just found a loophole in what happened though.
What?
So the loophole is because Kyrie, like you said, he's a citizen of New York. It's because he's employed by New York City. He's
Okay.
mandated to get the vaccine, but because Bradley Beal is employed by DC, he's not mandated. And the same thing goes for San Francisco, because San Francisco has the same mandate. That's why Andrew Wiggins had to get it, because he tried to get a religious exemption,
Yeah.
and it wasn't passed by the state or the city, excuse me. So
This is my thing.
yeah, if you're employed by the city, you have to do it.
Kyrie Irving, or anyone wondering about or trying to pick their side in this, by all means, don't get vaccinated. By all means, fork up, move on, do whatever else with your life, retire, keep playing, wait around, do whatever you want to do. As well, be as silent as you want to be with the press.
Yeah.
You don't owe us any information.
Yeah.
However, the reality of the situation is people are going to think what they want to think. And if you're not going to play basketball, you're going to make some people upset, and they're going to have some upset thoughts about it. The media is paid whatever it's paid to talk about basketball. You are one of the top 30 basketball players in the league. So if anything happens for you, it's a reality. They're going to talk about it.
Yep.
I don't think it's fair to have an expectation that you can have all the privacy you want and no one's going to say anything about you in critique form. So either defend yourself, come out publicly and talk directly to the people who rock with you and want to see you play basketball, and have a candid conversation with them about your choice and however much information you want to give up in it, right? I'm not saying you got to give everybody details, but talk to people about wherever you are in your stance so people understand directly from you and not these analysts what's going on.
Yeah.
Or take the heat and say less.
That was nice.
That was less. I mean,
was
I said that
alright.
was less.
Yeah.
That was tight.
That was cool. That was cool, wasn't it?
That was good.
good.
That was good. I like that.
Mitch
That was
finally
nice.
doing
They left.
some sweet shit.
That was all right.
He in our book. He in our bag. That's what it is. In our bag. In our bag.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
fast track. Oh,
Yeah.
that was nice too. I like that.
See?
I like
He
that.
be learning. But Kyrie Irving, I think being that he's top 5 point guard in the league, top 10 point guard in the league, this is what you get.
Shit, higher than that. In the
Top
league?
10.
Point guard?
Top 10? Top 15?
Point guard or players?
Point
Point
guard.
guard.
Top 10?
Top 3.
Arguably.
Top 5.
Who's 2 point guard? Steph, who else?
I like Dame Dollar better.
I think he's better than Dame.
I don't think so.
What Drew lacks in on offense gets on defense, and Drew gets pretty nasty with the handle as well. I mean, Kyrie Irving, but Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday also can get a little loose.
He's
and
scrappy.
he
He's
has
scrappy.
and now he has just as many championships as Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
So
One.
Drew, Steph, Dame,
Well, you're saying Drew Holiday's better than Kyrie?
I'm saying, as of presently, Kyrie Irving didn't make much noise in the playoffs. You can injury or whatever.
You gotta stop the camera.
Drew Holiday. Are you talking to the biggest Kyrie Irving fan? But I can't.
His career been on the decline.
I can't put Kyrie over
performance-wise.
I can't put Kyrie over a champion until
he's a champion too.
Former champion.
I can't unless
reigning champion.
It would be different if Kyrie won his championship the year before Drew won his. Then I feel like and I'm not talking about skill. I'm talking about current impact in the league. That kind of like when I'm rating players, that's what I'm talking about.
Has he been on the decline or has he not played?
Kyrie Irving hasn't contributed much to any of the teams he's played on for a few years now.
That's what I'm saying. He's been on decline. After he won a
Regardless
championship.
of it, I'm not talking about his skill, Cruz. I'm not talking about what he can do with the ball. We know who Uncle Drew is.
I get your argument. It's just that I just can't fly with it because it's Drew. I mean, Drew Holiday is great. You know what I'm saying? He's all-star. Kyrie's like all NBA. I get what you're saying though. I get your argument, but I just can't. I can't roll with it. I can't. I'm sorry.
I like Trae Young better.
He's too young.
I can't roll with Trae Young.
I like Ja Morant better.
No pun intended.
Bro, quiet as
we're gonna go with everybody upstairs.
Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. Ja Morant.
Ja. New pack on the way.
Smoking on that Za.
Quiet as kept. Ja Morant is one of my favorite point guards.
Mine too.
Him and Dame.
He is very skilled.
Him and Dame, my two favorite players.
So I guess I'm just talking about impact.
Too.
Top 10.
I'm talking about impact. There's a lot of young point guards.
The game is point guard driven now.
You think so?
It was big man driven back like
it's
10
small
years ago.
forward driven.
I think it's definitely point guard driven because of how they are with like fouls and defense and stuff now. Like
every
point
team
guards
has a small forward.
Point guards are definitely favored with like rules.
Every team doesn't have a good small forward. Think about it. Every team now is drafting. It used to be every team had. That's why Greg Oden was number 1 overall. Every team wanted that low post presence that was just like going to dominate. Mm-hmm. Now everybody wants that first draft pick or whoever to be that combo guard that can do whatever. Mm-hmm. I think Derrick Rose started that trend.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose still a GOAT. He's looking really good in New York.
He is. He just dropped 28 the other night.
Speaking of New York, hey, I know this ain't got shit to do with what the fuck we was talking about.
But it's New York.
Y'all heard what that nigga Jim Jones said?
What did he say?
What did Jim
That
Jones
nigga say, son, you ain't see them off. He was on Instagram. He opened a box of Nike boots and was like, I don't care what y'all DC niggas say. I started these New Balance, these Nike boots.
Man. I'm so tired.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what you ain't see that.
I'm tired of everybody trying to take
Meek in the streets know what I'm talking about.
They did that with Nike boots. They tried to do it with New Balances.
Yeah, they talking about that was their fault.
I know the Yos.
Yeah, that was them Yos.
The Yos trying to say we took the New
yeah,
Balance
yo,
shit
you gotta go to the county. You in the county, you gotta go to the city, yo.
Shut up, dog. Shut up. No, Jim Jones, you're incorrect.
Very incorrect.
I was very young wearing Nike boots before I saw you making them popular. Now,
I was in middle school and they was already popping before that.
Those in the double sole,
Jim Jones made a lot of stuff pop,
is the ones that's
we can't give them Nike boots. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna say they started the double sole butters.
They could start the double sole butter.
No,
Tim's is they thing.
That's fine.
Jim Jones,
give us Nike boots, we fine.
What did Jim Jones start? We fly high, no lie, balling. That's it. Niggas was doing this in the club. That was it.
Started.
That was fire.
Jim Jones is a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite.
He got
rappers.
smoked by Jay-Z. By Jadakiss.
I mean, the whole Dipset did. That's different.
Yes, we done the battle.
Yeah.
Where you going?
And then he fall off stage at that?
No, he tried to get his jewelry back. Somebody, I think his chain fell off or something like that. So he wouldn't. No, it didn't get snatched. It fell off.
That's worse than getting snatched. What the fuck?
I think that's what happened. Something broke and it fell.
I'd rather nigga say, yeah, he snatched my chain and I was going to get it back.
You was about to say something about Jim
Jones. I was. All respect to Jim Jones. But what he started was the thermal, wearing an undershirt thermal as a regular shirt and the fuzzy braids.
That's fire. I still do that. That's fire.
The fuzzy braids. I remember and the rags.
It's NPCs on Grand Theft Auto that's dressed like that right now.
The what change?
The belt change.
Oh, yeah. That shit's terrible.
Belt chains?
Remember like niggas had like little chains on their belt?
Yeah.
Oh, the joint that used to have their wallet and they motherfucker clipping down. And I know what you're talking about.
No, the belt chains was cool. I rock with belt chains.
Hell no, you look like a damn dummy.
On the low, he made Ed Hardy hot.
That's where Ed Hardy come from?
No. It was white people shit. But he made the shit like
then all of a sudden Jim Jones just threw it on and then people was like, oh, okay.
Hey, you want
to know that was probably your sophomore year of high school, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like 2000.
You 2 years older than me?
07.
Yeah, that was like 2007, 2008.
He 40, shawty.
I graduated
Okay, yeah. So
40?
it was your junior year.
He 40, shorty.
It was my freshman year. We wearing Ed Hardy hats and shit. I never had one.
I ain't
but
never wear Ed Hard. I couldn't afford that shit.
That's why I ain't wear it.
Somebody,
Oh, he was getting money.
I'm from the trenches.
they gave me 3 shirts.
was really in the streets.
Ed Hardy had like 2 months left on the clock for being fly. Somebody gave me like 2 Ed Hardy shirts. I got like
Y'all remember
one
True
wear out of
Religion
it before a nigga was like, why you still wearing
I
Ed
remember
Hardy?
True Religion was like the shit. Like,
Yeah, bro, them baggy jeans.
I used to like cut the little
Freaking
jumps,
2
and
Chainz,
roll
my
them up, and
favorite
make
rapper.
shorts out of it and shit. I was a fly ass nigga back then, man. A fly Bama ass nigga, but I was fly.
True Religion not in no more?
I mean, you can wear it.
I think they make jeans with like regular sized ankles now, so
That boot cut.
yeah, man, that was my only hesitation. Yeah, you can never make boot
But
cut
boot
fly
cut is
to me.
coming back.
But they're like $400.
Nah, I wouldn't say it
Nah,
was
them
that
diesel
much.
jeans you talking about.
It was like 150, 200. They were like G-Stars for real.
Boot cut is coming back.
Yeah.
It's time
Last time that
No,
I
because we're going into the late 90s, early 2000s style, and that style was baggy.
last time I
boot cut
seen
jeans.
boot cut was Old Navy.
Yeah, that's true.
Old Navy jeans is nasty, bro. I'm sorry.
Disgusting. Foul.
I wore them in middle school and early
I
high
was
school.
about to say,
and
I
that was
wore-
a dark time.
Yeah.
I wore them jumps when I was a kid. You know
Them
that.
jumps is soggy as shit. No matter how much amount
I've
of
never
starch
gotten
you
a
put-
compliment on my Old Navy jeans.
Oh, it was one pair I had.
I'd rather wear
It was ripped-
Wranglers
it was
than Old
ripped
Navy.
up and
They caught a
distressed.
little bag, didn't they? They caught one. They caught one. All right, check this out. As we close up, we promised for you all and neglected to get to it last episode. Our giveaway. The podcast has reached 50 subscribers on YouTube, 200 followers on Instagram. Let me get a round of applause for that.
We passed 200. We like 2.
I know, and we didn't.
Reach.
So I figured out how we're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna do one giveaway on YouTube, one giveaway for YouTube, one giveaway for Instagram. Details on how to enter the giveaway you'll find in a post or on a flyer or something. But what are we giving away? We're giving away 2 new Say Less hoodies. You see, ladies and gentlemen,
Shout out to Les.
Listen.
shout out to Say Less. I am
I need one. I
in
need
the new
I
collection
need the whole
as we
jumpsuit.
speak.
I don't want the whole jumpsuit. I just want the sweater.
I want
This
the
nigga look
jumpsuit.
like a mannequin over this
The
motherfucker.
mannequin challenge right here. That's his nickname, aka Mannequin Challenge.
Hey, you would look sweet if you had the motherfucking black and gold ones on, not the black.
Get
gold
you some
and
Say
green
Less ones.
Yeah,
Sure, you can make.
they got
those.
Supreme ones. You might as well make some
the
Say Less ones.
ones. Saying get your ones and get some paint and put like the Say Less ones
Nike.com
down.
doesn't have a ones
You
creator.
can do it yourself.
What you want me to write on it with my hand right here?
No, you got like little
But
painted.
this is
my
my
cousin get you
time
right.
out. This is
cousin
my
gave me one?
disclosure
Right.
to
Well, I'll let your
all you
cousin.
guys on Instagram. Don't ask me how to get in this giveaway because I don't fucking know.
He's about to explain it.
No, he said that's gonna be in the later
I
details.
said, yeah, the details will be in the post, so check the post out.
That's
So
what I'm
he's gonna
saying.
explain
Yeah.
it.
So don't worry.
Motherfuckers tend to listen to shit and then be like,
Nephew,
nephew.
if anybody
you know
asks
what
you,
you doing?
just
I
send
don't
them.
fucking know. I
just-
wasn't here
nephew,
this time.
I'm gonna give you the flyer. You just send it to him too.
Appreciate it.
Just text it straight to him. And
Appreciate
you
it.
won't even have to. You'll be able to. You know what? Say less.
Appreciate it. That don't happen to y'all. That motherfuckers don't DM y'all talking about some cuz how I do this, how I do that.
Nobody fuck with me.
This has been
It's like no.
season 3, episode 24, the Kill Podcast. Thank you, gentlemen. Hey, we didn't get to it at the beginning, but we are here at Steep Records.
Like
you
and
know
subscribe.
who's always in the room. Like and subscribe.
They made me do that.
And
shit
you know who's
yesterday.
always in the room. Yeah, we did.
We did. That was
Baby
cool.
shout. Hey, cool.
That was cool. Hey,
Hey,
tell
cool.
everybody put their phone out. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
You still ain't do it though. You a
I went like
bad
this.
host. You ain't stand up and get a hey, put
Listen,
y'all phones
listen,
out. Now I'm
listen,
saying I'm just
listen,
fucking with you.
listen.
It was wrong time. I know.
Yeah, because
I
would
know.
listen.
You would have got your ass chewed out.
Exactly.
As always, in the room we have Meek in these streets, aka Meek in the background, aka Meek Man.
Yeah, shout out. You got shout out. You know what I mean?
aka Meek on the mix.
You got shout out my new man right
Oh
here.
yeah,
My man
yeah.
Willie.
We got a guest in the room,
Who?
kind of like a guest. My homie Willie. Wait. Shout out to my man Willie
That
with the
nigga
other
look like
can.
Ricky Rubio from the
Say-
motherfucking Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's just a ponytail, bro. That's all it is.
It's the ponytail with
It's
the
just a
beard, bro.
ponytail. Oh, okay.
I'm telling you.
He do got the Ricky beard. He do got the Ricky beard.
Hey, when you say it, I see it though. I see it.
Shout out my man Willie in the room for hanging out with us. and
Appreciate
enjoying
it.
with us. Hey, we got one more episode before the season is over. Y'all, look, we gonna be back for episode 25, and y'all might not see this. Y'all probably won't see us again till the new year. So tap in with the Kill Podcast. Hey, look, if you listen to an episode, laugh at the joke, watch the
Hey,
video, we
another
love y'all.
disclosure.
Man.
Being that we got one more episode, don't call me, ask me when we getting back on the air, cause I don't know. I just got here for all this.
Heal, Mo.
All right.
Ranting with Rob.
We are getting out of here. Y'all know what time it is. It's DJ Damn It Mitch with your quiet storm. We got some new Reggie Becton that just dropped, ladies and gentlemen.
Great album. Shout out Reggie. Shout out Shaw.
California.
Shout out the Village
Is it just
Music
California
Group.
or is it
California?
just California, right? Reggie Becton has dropped his brand new album,
My
California.
brother.
We're gonna get into one of my favorites from the album. This is called Obvious. Till next time, I'm your host, Damon Mitch. I'm gonna be back with these gentlemen. We love y'all. Y'all take care.
So obvious, so obvious.
Say left.
I'll be right here. I know what I could say, but it's just so hard going through a phase. Guess I'll just play my part. I know that you will stay with me, yeah. Cause you love my flaws. Don't wanna play it safe. We grown apart. Cause I don't wanna have to wake up feeling like love's a chore. Guilty cause you think I'm in love, but it ran its course. The love feels forced, and it's so obvious, so obvious. No matter how hard it gets, I'll be right here. And it's so obvious, so obvious. But my heart can't quit. I'll be right here, right here. I remember our first kiss, like the first hit. You were my drug. We locked eyes with no surprise. You are the one. Fuck how you feel. Let's keep it real. I've checked out already. There's no room left in this bed for me. Cause I don't wanna have to wake up feeling like love's a chore. Guilty cause you think I'm in love, but it ran its course. The love feels forced, and it's so obvious, so obvious. No matter how hard it gets, I'll be right here. And it's so obvious, so obvious. But my heart can't quit. I'll be right here, right here. Rather me leave and stay. I hate to keep you waiting. Never been one to fake my feelings, rather face them. Yeah, hate it had to be you.